Hello everyone, welcome back to Agrivyas Academy YouTube channel. So finally, Karnataka's Assistant Horticulture Officer and Assistant Director of Horticulture examination dates has been released yesterday by KEA, that is Karnataka Examination Authority. So the examination is going to be conducted on 26th and 27th September, which is roughly 40 days from today. So which is a very limited time and a very less time for the aspirants who are preparing for this Karnataka Assistant Horticulture Officer and Assistant Director of Horticulture exam. So many aspirants are very panic and confusing about the paper 1 general studies. What should be covered in this paper 1 and how much syllabus should be covered in this paper 1 general studies, what should be read, what not should be read. So like this, many aspirants are more confusing about this paper 1 general studies. So Agrivyas Academy brought up you a complete 40 days preparation strategies for these paper 1 general studies. So in this strategy, you will get to know about the what are the topics should be covered for your in these 40 days for your examination. What are the important topics? What are the major topics should be covered? So for generally, if you start from the scratch for this paper 1, definitely you are not going to be crack this exam. So for this paper 1, in this limited period of time, you should be very precise what topic you should choose. You should be select a precise topics and you should go through it. So in this PDF will be uploaded in the WhatsApp group, and still who not yet joined to the WhatsApp group, the link is given in the description box. You can join through it, and also comment down on this video the next topic which you want, the next important topic which you want, so that will come up through it. Next, coming to the topic, why the general paper 1 is very important. So generally the general paper 1 is very important because of its huge, like the general paper 1 covers the huge syllabus. The paper 1 general studies is having a vast syllabus and diversity of subjects. That is, the paper 1 will cover general knowledge, current affairs, so polity, economics, everything. So the paper 1 is having a huge and vast syllabus while comparing to the paper 2, which is specific subject paper. So the paper 1 is called as a game changer. Why it is called as game changer? Because the competition is existing, the competition between the aspirants is existing in this general paper 1. So because paper 2, that is specific subject paper, everyone will attend that exam, so everyone will write that paper very easily. But in the paper 1, so there is a huge syllabus, diversification of subject, so many aspirants will be confusing in this paper 1, and many, as this paper 1 covers diversity of subjects, so it is a huge syllabus, you can't cover these syllabus in these 40 days. So this is called as a game changer for your exam. So the competition will be existing in this general paper 1 score. So if you are perfect in this general paper 1, you will be definitely going to crack this exam. So now let us discuss about the complete 40 days preparation strategies for this paper 1 general studies. So coming to the topic, first one, what you should do. First one is syllabus analysis. You should analyze the syllabus first one. So what are the syllabus given? In the notification already we have discussed that the syllabus given for this paper 1 general studies. First one, analyze the syllabus. What is the important topics? What are the important topics? What should be covered for this general studies paper 1? So here we have prepared a priority list for these topics. So what are the topics covered in these general studies? That is first one, current affairs, next Karnataka history, Karnataka geography, next Indian history and Indian geography, next polity and constitution, next economy and general science, environment and ecology, next science and technologies, social science, public administration and rural development, international general awareness, so mental ability and logical reasoning, and finally practical and everyday knowledge. So these are the complete syllabus covered in this general studies paper 1, and this syllabus is given in the official notification. So here we made a priority list for which topic you should give a more priority and which topic you should give a less priority. So here we gave the very high priority for current affairs. Current affairs nothing but what should you cover in these current affair topics. First one, Karnataka current affairs. Next, first preference should be for Karnataka. Next, India. Next, go to international. So these like this in this order you should cover all the current affair topics. Next, coming to the government schemes. So government schemes in both both Karnataka, so as well as in India. So related to agriculture and horticulture. Next, coming to the current affairs in horticulture as well as the agriculture. So here you also should be aware of the complete statistics of agriculture and horticulture produce 2026. Next, coming to this appointments, so awards, sports news, so reports and indices, budget, state budget as well as the India budget, economy, science and technology. So you should give these high priority. You should high priority to these topics. Next, coming to the Karnataka history and culture. So in Karnataka history and culture, what should you select? So there it is a very selective. So you should read in a selective manner because the time is very limited. So for this also you should give very high priority. So what you should be covered in Karnataka history? So only cover dynasties, next freedom movement in Karnataka, next reformers, next unification, literature, folk, arts, festival and important personalities, heritage sites, state symbol. So these topics should be covered regarding to the Karnataka history and culture. You should give the very high priority for this one. Next, coming to the Karnataka geography. Karnataka geography, you should learn. You should learn about the districts, rivers, next dams, soils, different types of soils, different types of zones, agricultural zones, climatic zones, next agroclimatic zones, next crops, forest, minerals, industries, irrigation, biodiversity and protected areas. You should give very high priority for these three topics, that is Karnataka history and culture, Karnataka geography and current affairs. Next, coming to the Indian history. Coming to the Indian history, what you should cover? Ancient, medieval and modern history. Next, major dynasties. Next, Bhaktiya Sufi movements. Next, colonial rules, reform movements, freedom struggle, constitutional development. You should give just a high priority for this Indian history. Next, coming to the Indian geography. What you should cover in this Indian geography? That is first one, physical geography. Next, rivers, monsoons, soils, agriculture, minerals. Next, industries, transports, population. So, disasters, mapping based facts. These topics should be covered completely regarding the Indian geography. Next, coming to the polity and constitution. So, preamble, fundamental rights. So, preamble, fundamental rights or duties. Next, DPSP, parliaments, president. Next, PM, governor, CM, judiciary, federalism, local government, constitutional body and amendments, constitutional amendments. You should also give a very high priority for this polity and constitution. Next, coming to the economy. In economy, you should cover both Indian economy as well as the Karnataka economy, like basic concepts, national income as well as the state income, inflations, banking, RBI, taxation, budget and fiscal policy, agricultural economy, poverty, employment, Karnataka economy and major schemes. These topics should be covered for economy. Next, coming to the general science, like physics, chemistry, biology and basic human body, diseases, nutrition. So everyday science, agriculture linked science and important discoveries. These topics should be covered in general sciences. Next, coming to the environmental and ecology, ecosystem, biodiversity, pollution, climate change, conservation, forest, wildlife. Next, environmental laws, Western Ghats, disaster management. So only cover these topics regarding the environmental ecology. Coming to the science and technology, so you should give a medium high priority for this one. So science and technology like space, biotechnology, health technology, digital technology, AI, cyber awareness, defense technology and renewable energy, recent Indian innovations regarding science and technology. Next, coming to the social science, what should be covered? Society, population, poverty, education, health, gender. Next, social welfare, rural or urban issues, demographics and social development. These are the topics to be covered in the social science. Next, coming to the public administration and rural development, governance, decentralization, panchayati raj, e-governance, rural institutions, rural schemes, livelihoods. Here, rural schemes and rural institutions regarding agriculture as well as the horticulture. Both are important in both India as well as the Karnataka. Livelihood, self-help groups, next local development. Next, coming to this international and general awareness. So UN and agencies, major organizations, important summits, so neighboring countries, international groupings, so national and international days, books and awards. These are the topics should be covered regarding the international affairs. Next, mental ability and reasoning. It is a very, very important. So generally in mental ability and reasoning, many students will lose their marks. So here what you should cover only regarding the mental ability and reasoning, like number series, so analogy, classification, coding, next blood relations, directions, ranking, so syllogisms, next statements, puzzles, clocks or calendars and basic arithmetic mathematics. So these are, you should give very high priority for this mental ability and logical reasoning. Next, coming to the practical or everyday knowledge, common applications of science, environment, banking, so digital service, agriculture, public service, health safety and current and social issues. So these are the complete topics you should be covered in these 40 days. So these are the complete 15 topics you should be covered in these limited 40 days of time. So this is, hence we call this paper one as like game changer, because we have a diversification of subject. We should cover each and every subject. You should be perfect in each and every subject, so that we can crack the paper one general studies exam easily. So who are very perfect in this paper one general studies, so they can crack easily this exam. It will be very easy for them who study for this general studies paper one. So as this paper 2, the competition does not exist in paper 2. Competition will always be existing in the paper 1, because in paper 2 everyone will read for the subject, because it is a specific subject paper. Everyone will read, everyone will attend easily that paper. So but for the paper 1, so no, it is highly impossible to cover this all the subjects in these limited 40 days. So we should be very selective, very precise. We should very selective and very precisely we should read for general studies paper 1 examination in these 40 days. So next, coming to this, the 40-day method, how to study, like just do a 4 hour, give minimum 4 hours per day, minimum 4 hours per day. Give your 4 hours time per day to study this general studies paper 1. Next, learn concept learning, do a short notes, practice MCQs, and daily revise the current affairs. Daily you should be aware of your current affairs, and daily you should spend your minimum 30 to 40 minutes time for current affairs. This is the minimum time you should spend for the current affairs. So this is a very important 40 days method. So here already in the 60 days preparation strategies, we have already said that, see, we have divided a day into 6 sessions. That is, in 60 days preparation strategies, we have divided a day into 6 sessions. That is, a day into 6 sessions. Each sessions approximately carry 2 hours to 1.5 hours. So if you dedicate the 2 sessions, that is 4 hours, to general studies paper 1, definitely you are going to crack this exam. So in total 6 days, that is total in 6 sessions, 4 sessions should be for paper 2, specific subject paper 2, and remaining 2 sessions should be for general studies paper 1. So like this, if you divide your studies sessions, you can definitely going to crack this exam. So here 4 session is allotted for the aspirants who already perfect and confident in the paper 2. So if you are perfect and confident in the paper 2, for you we have allotted the 4 study sessions per day. So in that 4 study sessions, what you should do, like you should actively recall and actively complete a topic in one session, and next coming to the second session, you just go through Karnataka specific topics, and next in third session you should practice MCQs and previous year question papers. Next coming to the fourth session coming to the fourth sessions, you should go through current affairs and revision of yesterday's, that is what you have read yesterday. You should do revision every day. Like this, we have divided into 4 sessions for the aspirants who are completely perfect and confident in the paper 2. So who are not completed and not perfect and not confident in the paper 2, for those people, for those aspirants, we are dedicating the 2 sessions, that is 2 sessions for the per day, 2 sessions per day for general studies paper 1, 2 sessions per day for general studies paper 1, and 4 sessions for general paper 2, that is specific subject paper 2. We are giving 4 sessions for them. So keep in the mind that if you are perfect, and if you are very perfect about the general paper, you are very perfect about the general paper, that is like a specific subject paper, go through it, go through this 4 session study plan. If you are not perfect, then just give 2 sessions for this general studies paper 1, and remaining 4 sessions dedicate to your specific subject paper 2. Next coming to this, so this 40 days academic schedule, what are the topics you should complete? So we have given here the topic wise syllabus, what should you complete in this. So here first 20 days you should mainly focus on Karnataka history, Karnataka geography, Indian history, Indian geography, and Indian polity. So these topics you should be completely focused in the first 20 days out of 40 days. So first one, here you can see first 5 days is dedicated completely to the Karnataka history. In Karnataka history, what you should be reading. So what you should read. So only you read in Karnataka history like prehistoric or early Karnataka, next Kadambas, Gangas, next Chalukyas of Badami, next Rashtrakutas, Kalyana Chalukyas, next Hoyslas, Vijayanagara, Bahmani or Deccan context, next Odayars, Mysore Kingdom, Tipu Sultan, British period. Next coming to the Karnataka freedom movement, reformers, unification movement. So these topics should be completely covered regarding this Karnataka history. Next coming to the Karnataka culture. Karnataka culture, just Kannada literature, Janapith, next folk arts, festivals, musical dances. So this you should be covered in this Karnataka culture. Next coming to the Karnataka geography. From Karnataka geography, what are the topics you should be covered? So here coming to the Karnataka's geography, districts, divisions, boundaries, major cities, and mapping. Next coming to rivers, dams, reservoirs, irrigation, waterfalls. Next coming to soils, climates, agroclimatic zones, crops, horticulture, geography. Next forest, wildlife, national parks, sanctuaries, biodiversity, minerals. So these topics should be covered regarding the Karnataka geography. So here you can see coming to the Karnataka geography, districts like blank map practice and 50 MCQs. You should practice the 50 MCQs per day. Coming 50 MCQs per day for this paper 1 general studies. Next here, zone wise crop table. So you should be prepare this zone wise crop table for each and every districts and each and every zones in the Karnataka. Next coming to the Indian history. Indian history, first 2 days, that is 11th day and 12th day, Indian history, ancient history, Indus Valley civilization, next Vedic age, next Mahajanapadas, next Mauryas. So this is the Indian history, and you should cover on the 11th day. Next coming to the next in Guptas, Sangam, early medieval history, Bhakti and Sufi movements. Next coming to the modern India, European entry, British expansion, land revenue, economic impact. Next coming to freedom struggle. So 1857, Next, INCs, Swadeshi, Gandhian movement, revolutionary movement. Next, constitutional developments, acts, roundtables, quit India, independence. Next, coming to the polity. Preamble, constitution features, citizenship, fundamental rights. So, DSP, DPSP and duties. Next, coming to the president, vice president, PM, council of ministers, governor and CM. Next, parliament, state legislatures, lawmaking committee, privileges. Next, coming to the Supreme Court, High Court, judicial review, constitutional bodies. Next, Panchayati Raj, municipalities, federalism, emergency amendments. These are the complete topic you should be covered in the polity, these 20 days. So, in the 20 days, you are going to cover, in first 20 days, that is day 1 to day 20, you are going to cover Karnataka history. So, next, Karnataka geography. Next, Indian history, Indian geography. Next, polity. So these are the topics you are going to complete in the first 20 days. First 20 days you are going to complete this topic. Now, how should you cover these topics? So where should you collect the resources? So according to me, just don't go for the heavy books and author books and big books, because the time is very limited. You have just 40 days. So if you go through that books, you definitely are unable to crack this exam. So what you should do instead? So go to just only crisp notes. If you have any crisp notes about these topics, just go through it. If you have any handwritten notes, you can go through it. And also if you have any precise resources based on these topics, you just go through it. So we are trying to collect the precise information, and we are compiling the precise information about these topics. Soon we are going to upload in the WhatsApp group, so regarding these topics. So these crisp notes are precise materials, you can go through it. So, and moreover, instead of reading all the topic, so I personally suggest you to practice MCQs instead of reading all the topics. So practice MCQs. If you practice more the number of MCQs, you can gain the more knowledge from the MCQs only. You no need to just go through the books, and you should not. There is no need of going reading the complete book. If you practice these MCQs, MCQs are more than enough for your examination. So find major MCQs books. So MCQ books, practice daily. So minimum daily you should practice 150 to 200 MCQs. So you should practice 150 to 200 MCQs per day regarding these general studies paper 1. Next, coming to this, next 20 days. In next 20 days, what should you cover? Like first, next, economic. So economy, like basic economy, GDP or GVA, inflation, unemployment and poverty. Next, RBI, banking sector, monetary policy, taxation and fiscal policy, and next, budget. Next, agriculture economy, MSP, subsidies, insurance, rural credit, Karnataka economy. So these are the topics should be covered regarding the economy. Next, coming to the general science. General science as general science is very basic topic, and it is very limited to like your 10th class standards or PUC standards. So it is very easy. So no need of giving more time for the general science. So what you should cover in the general science, like physics, like motion, force, work, energy, electricity, light, sound and heat. Only cover these topics. These topics are more than enough. Next, coming to the chemistry, atoms. Next, compounds, acid, bases, metals, fuels, fertilizer, pesticides. Next, coming to the biology, cell, genetics, basics. Next, human system, nutrition, diseases, immunity. So these are the topics you should cover completely regarding the general sciences. Next, coming to the environment. So in environment, like ecology, ecosystem, food chains, biodiversity, pollution, climate changes, etc. So these are the complete topics available in your PUC books. So if you refer your PUC books, it is more than enough for these general topics. Next, coming to the environment, Western Ghats, conservations, renewable energy, ISRO, biotech, AI and digital tech. Next, social science, population, migration, poverty, education, health, gender, social welfare. Next, coming to the administration. In administration, what you should read, like Panchayati Raj. Next, decentralization, e-governance. Next, public services and transparency. These are the topics you should complete in the administration. Next, rural development. So in rural development, like MNG, REGA, SHGs, self-help groups. Next, rural livelihoods, sanitations, housings, drinking water, rural institutions. Next, coming to the international GK, UN. Next, WHO, FAO, IMF, World Bank, WTO, major groupings and summits. These are the topics you should complete in the international GK. Next, general awareness, national symbols, awards, books or authors, sports, important days, places and personalities. These are the topics you should cover in this general awareness. Coming to this, mental ability and reasoning, this is very, very important. So very important. Mental ability and reasoning is very important. So majority of the aspirants will lose their marks here. So if you know the perfect answer, please go through it. If you don't know, you can leave this mental ability or reasoning question. So don't leave every questions. If you know, you go through it. If you don't know, please leave that questions, because we have a negative marking for this exam. So what you should cover: number system, percentages, ratio, average, profits or losses, time, work, speed and distance. These are the topic you should cover in this mental ability. Coming to the reasoning: series, analogy, classification, coding, decoding, blood relations, next directions and ranking. Next, coming to the syllogisms, statements or conclusions, seating, puzzles, clock, calendars, and data interpretation. These are the topic you should complete in this reasoning. Next, coming to the current affairs. Current affairs you should be updated. So you should be being daily updated, daily read newspapers. So please dedicate your 1 hour or 30 minutes time for your current affairs daily. So what you should cover in the current affairs, like national plus Karnataka, India and Karnataka. Last 12 months current affairs, schemes, appointments, awards, reports and sports. Next, coming to the agriculture and horticulture current affairs, and also the statistics of horticulture and agriculture produced in Karnataka as well as the India. So you should cover these topics, and environment, economy and science and technology current affairs. So these are the complete topic you should be covered in these 40 days. So if you follow this schedule, definitely you will going to crack this exam very easily. Next, last 2 days you should do a grand revision for this total general studies paper 1. So like, do a full length mock test, practice full length mock test papers, and also give a more number of mock tests here, so that you will be getting a confidence on this paper, so that you will successfully score more in the general studies paper 1. Next, coming to the revision and your testing time, like how you should do revision. So according to me, so you are dedicating 4 hours for general studies paper 1 every day. You are dedicating, that is you are having 40 days, so you are dedicating 4 hours so for general studies paper 1. So after completion of your studying every day, please revise the topic what you have studied. So at the end of the day, you should revise what you have studied. So daily you should do revision, and also you should do here weekly revision, that is 7 days one and 15 days revision, 15 days after one revision, and 21st day, 29th day, 35th day. You should do total 7 revisions regarding these topics. So first one, same day revision, that is if you read morning, you should revise it in the late evening. Next day, what you should do in the next day, you just want to spend your just 10 minutes time or 15 minutes to 20 minutes time for revising or recalling what you have studied yesterday. Next, 7th day revision, that is weekly revision. So what you have studied in the entire week, you should be revising the last day of that week. For example, if you are studying from Monday, so Monday to Saturday, you just go through the syllabus and complete all your syllabus. And next, on the Sunday, you just sit for 1 to 2 hours and just recall what you have studied these complete 6 days. So what you have studied, so that it will build a confidence for you. And also practice MCQs in the last days. Next, coming to 15th day, same, do recall the same syllabus on the 15th day, 21st day, 29th day and final days, final revision and recall and MCQs practices. So this boost up your confidence, give you a confidence for this general studies paper 1. Next, how to analyze your mock. So this is very important. So as we already said, so you should be maintaining a error notebook. So it is very important to maintain a error notebook. Like, see, wrong because I did not know the fact. So you should know that if you did a wrong and because you don't know the fact, just add it to the error notebook. Wrong because I misunderstood. So you already know the answer, but like you wrongly understood the question. So why you wrongly understood the question? Write the reason. So write the correct concept in one sentence. Next, wrong because I rushed. So as you know, but you rushed very early. So note the trigger that caused the mistake. Why you did that mistakes? Why you have rushed early? So even though you know the answer, you will be rushing and you will giving the wrong answer. So why it is happening? You should be analyze that things. Next, guess it correctly. So if you have guessed it correctly, just mark it, and also please revise that. Why you please revise that question, because it is just like a bonus question, because you just guessed and you marked and the question got corrected. So you just revise the concept of that questions. Next, could not attempt. Why why you could not attempt that question? So what is the reason? Analyze the reason and also make the solution for that one. So this is the complete mock analysis. So this is the complete 40 days preparation strategies, how you should do and how you should progress from day 1 to day 40 regarding these general studies paper 1. So coming to this MCQs targets, your MCQ target should be slightly progressing from day 1 to day 40. The progression should be like, see, from day 1 to 10, you should solve minimum 40 to 60 MCQs per day. Next, from day 11 to 25, you should solve 60 to 80 MCQs per day. Next, 26 to 35, you should solve 80 to 120 MCQs per day. So next, last 36 to 40 day, you should solve 100 to 150 MCQs per day. So this is how your MCQs target will be progression from day 1 to day 40, from 40 MCQs per day to 100 MCQs per day. So this is how your progression should be like. Because there is a very limited time, unfortunately, generally there should be a minimum 60 days gap between the date of release of notification and the date of examination. But unfortunately, for the candidates of 2026 aspirants, so you got just only 40 days, which is very limited period of time. So please progress your MCQs from day 1 to day 40. Next, your source strategy. So don't keep the sources huge and vast sources. So please confine to precise one. Please stick on to the only one source, only one source. Moreover, don't read big books and big other books, because there is no time for us. So there is very limited time. So please practice MCQs continuously and go on to the concise notes or precise notes. So that it is more than enough. And also please cover the topic which we have already discussed in this video. So if you study and stick on to this only those topics, it is more than enough, and you'll be definitely crack this exam very easily. Next, what you should be avoid in this complete 40 days preparation strategy, what you should be avoid. So first one, changing books repeatedly because the new teacher recommends another source. So this is, you should avoid completely. Don't change your resources or the, so please keep your resources limited. Don't change your resources. So next, watching long current affair videos without making searchable notes. So don't watch all the current affairs videos without your notes. So please make a notes. That notes will be helpful up to the last minute of your examination. Don't watch all the current affairs videos. It will consume your valuable time. Next, reading advanced UPSC level material for every topic when an exam only needs general competitive exam time. So as we earlier said, don't go to the author books. Don't go to the author books and big books. So only confine to your precise material. If you have a handwritten book, it is very well and very good. You could just go through it, solving the thousands of MCQs without analyzing the wrong answers. So it is very, very important point. So without analyzing your question, so solving even the 1,000 MCQs also worth very waste. So what you should do, even if you practice just 20 MCQs per day, you should analyze. You should be able to analyze these 20 MCQs. So you should be able to analyze where you did the mistakes, what is the reason of mistake, and what is the answer. So like this, what is the context of this answer? Like this, you should analyze the MCQ. It is very, very important for the any competitive exam. Next, keeping the current affairs completely for the last 5 to 7 days. So last 5 to 7 days, don't go for the current affairs. Generally, what every aspirants will think, like they will ignore the current affairs from day one. And what they will think, so if I study at the last moment of the examination, it will be very remembering to me, so that I can easily go and write the exam. It is very completely wrong. So don't think like that. You just start your preparation from day one. From day one, you should be aware of current affairs. So if you give last your 5 to 7 days for entirely current affairs, it will be more confusion to you. So you can't even remember a single date and also even single information about the current affairs, because the last moment and the last minutes of examination, last days of examination is very, very important for you to prepare and for revision. So that important days, if you dedicate those days for your current affairs, it will be very, very not benefit to you. Next, coming to the paper one, do's and don'ts. What you should do, what you should not do for the paper one. So what you should do? So what you should do, study Karnataka specific facts every day. So every day you should follow the specific facts regarding the Karnataka. Maintain one error book. So as we earlier said, so please maintain an error book, so that it will be very helpful to you. Use active recall. So every day you should recall and revise your topics what you have read. Next, practice timed reasonings. So practice timed reasonings. That is, you give while you are preparing for this mental ability and logical reasoning, give a time for each question. So make an analysis of that one. How much time you are consuming for solving each question. So if you are taking more time, please leave that question. So next, go to the next question. Next, revise current affairs and continuously. So as we earlier said, current affairs should be revised from day 1 to day 40. You should continuously revise your current affairs day 1 to day 40. Next, use maps or tables. So for the geography, like Karnataka geography and Indian geography, you can use maps or tables for your easy identifications. Next, attempt mixed test. You should attempt all the mixed tests. That is the test containing all the syllabus regarding these general studies paper one. That is general model papers. You can attend the model papers. Next, protect the last 5 days. So these last 5 days should be like, you should be very cool and you should be very authenticate in these last 5 days. So don't rush in these last 5 days. Don't go to the new topics, and just stay calm and revise your syllabus what you have read up to that. Next, what you should not do. So don't start 5 books for one subject. So keep the resources limited. Next, don't ignore easy topics. So generally what you will do, like easy topics will be ignoring, like general studies, like general science, environmental studies, like this we'll ignore these topics. Don't ignore those topics, even those topics are very important for examination point of view. Sometimes those questions will be like for us game changing for us. Next, don't blindly memorize without context. Don't blindly memorize without the specific context for this question. Next, don't spend the whole day on the current affairs. So this is very important. Don't spend your more time for the current affairs. Dedicate a valuable time. Dedicate just 15 minutes to 30 minutes for your daily current affairs. Next, avoid mock test until syllabus is 100% completed. This is very important. So if you give the mock test, so before your completion of syllabus, you will, there is definitely a chance of losing the confidence. So you don't get the confidence about this, about the exam, because without completion of syllabus you can't even attend the questions. So as usually automatically the marks will be reduced, so that your confidence level will be decreased. So don't give full length mock test papers, so until or unless you completed the 100% syllabus. Next, carry weak topics indefinitely. Don't carry weak topics indefinitely. If you are weak in the topics, don't stick on the topic. So just to go, if you are feeling the topic is burdened you, just leave the topic. Next, don't copy notes word for words. This is very important. Don't copy the notes like word for word, each and every word you should not copy for the notes. So these are the things what you should do and what you should not do for your preparation in these 40 days. Next, coming to this examination, how in coming to the next topic, how you should be in the examination, how should you solve these papers, paper 1 general studies, like this. So totally, first pass. So when you are in the examination hall, first answer the question you know immediately. First check all the questions in the question paper and answer all the questions you know immediately. If you know the answer to that question, you just answer immediately. Next, this is first pass. So do the first pass very fastly, and in second pass you should do like return to the question requiring calculations, eliminations, or more reading. So if you are feeling the question is confusing, in second pass you just reattend the question and just see if there is any calculations or elimination methods or more reading. If the question is lengthy, come in the next second pass. So do not let one difficult question consume the time needed for 5 easier questions. So this is very important topic. So this is very important point. Many students, what will they consume more time in the logical reasoning and mental ability, because it will take more time for the calculations, etc, etc. So don't consume. If the question is taking more time, just leave that question and come to the next question, which may be the easier to you. You can attend some more 5 questions or 6 questions instead of that question in that same time. So like this you should plan your examination. So finally, this is the 40-day commitment card. So just take the printout of this PDF. So and also keep it along with you on your table, and daily checks in this 40-day commitment card. You will be having completed the scheduled topic before moving on. So you should daily check your whether you have completed the given specific topic daily targets. We have given the complete 40-day targets to you, what you should be covered, what should be covered. So if you have completed target, you do daily check, like you just tick mark that. Next, solve the day's MCQs and analyze the mistakes. So next, give 20 to 30 minutes for solving MCQs and analyzing your mistakes. So at last end of the day, so do the daily check for this. And next, revise yesterday's contents. What you should do, so daily morning you just give 20 to 30 minutes or 15 minutes is more than enough. 15 minutes you should give your valuable time for revision of or recalling the yesterday's topic what you have read yesterday. Next, read and revise current affairs. So current affairs daily you should read and you should revise the current affairs daily. So this is the daily checkbox you should do, and you should tick whether if you have completed or not. Next, update my error notebook. So you are giving 20 to 30 minutes for practicing MCQs. The MCQs which are wrong, you should be entered in that error notebook, so that it will be get benefited to you. So you should do the checkbox, tick in the checkbox. Next, avoid adding unnecessary new resources. So don't go for new resources every day. So please stick on to the topic, resources, and precise one. So this is complete 40 days preparation strategy from Agrivyas Academy. So please don't go to the new resources. So the precise resources or your handwritten books are more than enough for you to crack this subject. And moreover, don't panic and don't confuse about these general studies paper 1. So please study with a perfect strategy and a planning, so that you can definitely crack this exam very easily. So this is the complete 40 days preparation strategy. So if you want any next topics, if or any confusing topics, so please drop the comment. So please drop in the comment section, so that we will come up by it. So this is the final 40 days preparation strategies for the examination. So thank you. Please follow the study schedule and the preparation strategies for both paper 1 and paper 2. So don't lose your confidence up to last moment of examination. So this is very, very important. So many people will lose their confidence by saying the general 1 paper is very difficult, general studies is very difficult, and general studies is a huge subject. So it is nothing like that. So if you plan and study from now, it is very easy to crack this exam, so very easily. So all the best. Still there is a 40 days remaining, you have more than enough time. So from now if you start, it is very easy to crack the examination. So be consistent, do smart work, don't do hard work at this time, do a structured preparation. So we are with you, we are for you. So if you have any doubts, or if you want any guidance, contact to this number. Agrivyas Academy is always for you. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel and also follow our Instagram page. So thank you.